Hey, my lovely Taurus. I am back to do a general weekend energy reading. So what I'm going to be doing here is just doing a quick weekly energy reading for you. I am just going to pull quick 3 cards out of this deck here, and then 3 quick oracle cards for general advice to kind of get your feeling of energy for your upcoming weekend. So hopefully your week's been going well for you. Could you give us 3 cards, please, for Taurus and their energy reading? Also, we are going to take these however they fall. We won't be doing reversals on these, just to let you know. So 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty. So what do we have for our lovely Taurus for this week? For their energy reading. All right, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit has been inside. I think you probably have felt cooped up this week. You may have been a victim of the weather. There's been cold blasts all over. That's what I'm getting here with this. I mean, first of all, he looks like he's in a snowstorm. I think probably a lot of us feel this way. But you know, you may have felt cooped up. You may have felt like you couldn't get out and about. You may have felt like you just have been chained either to your home or an office or something, and that's about it, to and from. You know, and I think that's how you've been feeling. But you know, the Hermit got his lantern out, and I feel like you're ready to come out of that phase. I think the weekend could potentially be your time to come out. But we'll see what else is with this, because adversely, you know, this could also be something where if you're due for a snowstorm and you are a person who's been working your tail off this week, you may want to be the Hermit this weekend. This may be what you're hoping for. So let's see how that plays out with your other cards first. You have the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, every opportunity is at your disposal. You have the opportunity to have friends, family around you. You have the opportunity to go out or stay in. You have the opportunity to do whatever you want this weekend, which is probably the best weekend you can possibly imagine, because a lot of times for the weekend, you're either tied to work, you're tied to your kid's schedule, you're tied to your spouse's schedule, and that's just like you don't even have your weekends free. This tells me that you are going to have so many opportunities to do what you want this weekend. You're kind of in control. The Ace of Wands is you in control of what you want to do this weekend. So that's great. And again, that leads me, you know, back to this Hermit card telling me that, you know, the Hermit here, you know, I think you can use this energy in the way that you want. I think this Hermit is giving you the opportunity to use the energy with this Ace of Wands to decide how you want to use the energy. Do you know, if you've had an overly busy week and you are that type of person who your dream weekend is staying in and relaxing and chilling in a bubble bath with a glass of wine and watching a flick on TV and just chilling, then, you know, by all means be that Hermit, because you have the choice. This is up to you this weekend. If this is rather you've been cooped up because you feel like you've just done nothing but sit inside, whether it be at work or at home or whatever, and it's been just a crappy week all around and you want to get out and about, you know, again, you have the opportunity to have relationships and contacts and all kinds of things if you want them. So the ball is ultimately in your court this weekend. I think that's probably the best thing that you could hope for. And then the last card here is the Four of Wands. And that's just saying that, you know, you're going to have a stable weekend, which, you know, I can't think of anything better. To be honest with you, Taurus, I mean, that's the best kind of weekend. A weekend with absolutely no hiccups, no glitches, no major meltdowns, no kids losing their marbles, no spouses having confrontation with you, significant other fights, no drama. This is telling me your weekend is going to be drama free. You are on stable ground with your relationships. whether it's family relationships, marital relationships, friend relationships. It's stable, it's steady. It's going to be a nice, smooth, easy weekend, however you want it. If you want to go out because you're sick of being the hermit, that resonates with you because you've been stuck inside, you've got that option. No drama, you're going to just chill and have fun. If you want to stay in because that's your dream weekend, balls in your court, you're the ace of pentacles or wands and ruler of your own domain, and it's going to be a chill, stable, solid household. It's not going to be a house on fire, everybody's screaming, yelling, and going ballistic. So either way, I think you are in for a drama-free weekend, and that is the best kind of weekend. And it's a drama-free weekend that you get to choose. So that's even better because, sometimes you can have a drama-free weekend, but it's such a busy weekend, you don't even get to enjoy it. It's like you blink and it's time to go back to work on Monday, or it's time to go back to dragging the kids to school on Monday, or whatever your grind is on Monday. And I don't get that with this. I get with this that you are able to choose, you're able to choose what you want to do, and you're able to do it in a way that is just smooth sailing, no drama, and relaxing and fun for you. So I think that could not go better for you, Taurus. I mean, that sounds wonderful to me. We'll pull 3 of these oracle cards for some general advice for the weekend in case you need it, although it sounds like you've got everything kind of under control for this weekend energy. That's kind of like the weekend I wish I could hope that I'm going to have. So that's looking really fantastic for you, Taurus. Let's see what we got here just for some added advice. Moonlighting. So this says you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other jobs, this kinds of things. So, if that's something that you've wanted to do, thought about doing, you're going to have the time and peace to do that this week if it's something that you've been thinking about. But again, doesn't look like you have any pressure to do that this weekend. Unlimited ideas. And I think anytime you have a relaxing type of weekend, especially one where you may be presented with this Ace of Wands energy, presented with opportunities and ideas, a plethora of them, that could be presentation of these opportunities for moonlighting if you've been looking for a side hustle or side gig, or it could be opportunities of other, ideas, groups, gatherings, friends, fun things to do, hobbies, whatever. But I think that's all your position for this weekend to give those to you. And then quiet retreat. So the way that I read this, obviously, again, with the Hermit card is, I think for those of you who really enjoy your time to unwind, decompress, if that is your way to spend a perfect weekend. If your perfect weekend is, in front of the TV or a crackling fire or a nice bubble bath or just an enjoyable glass of wine or tea, something of that nature, then I think that you're absolutely going to get it. I mean, not only does this tell me you're going to get it, but everything over here already told me you were going to get a nice drama-free weekend to do what you want to do. So I think this weekend sounds like an absolutely amazing weekend for you to renew and refresh and just relax. Just really enjoy it. So, a lot of weekends like this don't come very often anymore. Nowadays, we are all so busy, so slammed, working so hard, so many commitments. We don't get weekends like this a lot. So if this, this energy is fun, opportunities, if you want them. If you don't want them, you know what? It's also telling me you have the ability, the power, and, you know, the energy to be able to just low key chill and do it, enjoy it. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope you come back. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. If this resonated with you, please let me know. I'd love to hear that. If it didn't, maybe check out some of the other signs that you may have affiliations with. Otherwise, I hope to see you back soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.